New drivers, new cars, it's a new Formula One season. But it's the same Albert Park that we've come to know and love for more than 2 decades now that plays host to round 1 of a 21-race championship that takes us from here in Australia across the globe and the eventual season finale at the Yas Island circuit in Abu Dhabi. The Melbourne circuit is certainly one that needs to be taken seriously. Its combination of slippery surfaces and difficult corners make it a tricky track when it comes to overtakes. Drivers find it hard to pass and will need to take full advantage of those DRS zones if they want to have any hope of breaking through. We have plenty of changes to the sport this year with tweaks to the regulations, a fresh-looking spread of tyre compounds, and of course some changes to the roster of car manufacturers. It's goodbye to Sauber and hello once again to the classic name of Alfa Romeo in Formula One. It's also goodbye to Force India. They've been rebranded as Racing Point. Joining me to take you through all the action of the 2019 Formula One season is Anthony Davidson. And it's great to have you with us.
Thanks, Crofty. Always happy to be here, and I'm looking forward to getting underway. Last year was Mercedes' 5th Constructors' title in a row, although for the first half of the season it was absolutely neck and neck with the Ferraris. Hopefully this year we can see the chasing pack take that final step, as I'd love to see a championship contest all the way up to the final race in Abu Dhabi. Another story to keep an eye on is the performance of Red Bull, who have switched to the Honda power unit this year. What that will mean for both their performance and reliability remains to be seen.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and starting alongside in P2 is Sebastian Vettel. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Leclerc, Verstappen, Pierre Gasly and Bottas, Hülkenberg, Perez, Ricciardo and Kevin Magnussen, Grosjean, Raikkonen, Devon Butler and Russell. Power, Norris, Alexander Albon and Lucas Faber. Kubica and Antonio Giovinazzi starts from the back of the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
That's a good start. Keep it up. Be careful with the front wing, you've taken some minor damage. Okay, we should be good on tyres for a while, the wear doesn't seem too bad at the moment. Just take care when you load them up. out to second a lap on the car behind. Take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage. Maneuver. You made it look easy. Yellow flag. Be aware, there's an incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking through the yellow flags. Green flag. Pit in this lap, and remember the speed limit. We'll be penalised if we exceed it. Keep that in mind as you approach. Quite a bit of tyre wear about now. Stay out as long as you're quick, but there's probably not much left in them. Exit now. You'll be racing as you leave the pits. Release, release. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track. front is 1.8 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Lando is behind you. Less than a second separate you. They're on fresh mediums. Our gap to first place is 25.7 seconds. Your pit window opens in 8 laps time. 18 laps to go. Okay, good work. Great pass. Perez ahead. Gap to car in front is 11.8 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 4 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:32.0. Magnussen is stopping now. We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs. Okay, gap ahead is 9.4 seconds. We're 7 places up on our predicted objective. 7 places. Come on, keep going. We're leading our teammate by 4.3 seconds. They're on old mediums. They're in 11th. The time last lap was a 1:34.0. Gasly is ahead of you. Our gap to the car in front is 12.0 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 3 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:33.0. The gap to the car ahead is 11.7 seconds. Okay, you may start feeling some significant drop-off in grip around now. The data suggests the tyres are getting quite worn. They may not last much longer. There's 4 laps of fuel remaining. We're leading our teammate by 1.8 seconds. These tyres have much more to give. They're showing a fair amount of wear and they're going to start causing you problems. To teammate behind is 2.2 seconds. They're on old mediums. They're in 11th. The time last lap was a 1:33.7. This is your final lap of the race. There's only one lap of fuel remaining. Excess fuel. We'll be back on target soon. Don't wait too long to turn the engine down. Good job, mate. Really well done. That was a fantastic drive.
So, another excellent win from Ferrari. What do you think it was, Ant, that gave them the edge over the competition today?
Well, time management probably played quite a large role in the outcome of this one. As ever, it's not just about speed, it's all about maintaining that speed consistently over a stint, over a race distance. So being able to keep up the lap times while still being smooth on the controls and gentle on the tyres, that's really where the race was won today.
Ferrari are at it again, an excellent performance at today's Grand Prix, and they're certainly a team that know what they're doing out there. Let's see what effect this result has had on the drivers' standings. Sebastian Vettel now leads the Drivers' Championship. Some amazing talent out on the track today, but Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
I have to give it to Power. That was a commanding performance today. Very impressive indeed.
Let's move on to the constructors. Mercedes moved to the top of the table. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action. I can't wait to see what's next.